Instead of looking like a V, it's gonna curve
Okay.
like a U.
Okay.
So we're gonna start out with y equals negative x squared plus 4.
Yeah. Oh,
So
got that.
we're gonna use the same x as last time. So negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2.
Now wait a minute. We're going to do y equals minus x squared plus 4. And we're going to use what value for x?
The same ones as last time. So negative 2, negative 1, 0,
So
1.
negative 2, you've got x squared.
Mm-hmm.
And you're using negative 2. So that'd be a negative 4.
Positive 4.
Why would it be a positive 4?
Because a negative times a negative is a positive.
Okay. So that's going to be, y is going to equal 8.
Yep.
Okay, and that's a positive 8.
Mm-hmm. So then we graph it on here like we did before. So we go over 2 and down 8. There's not 8.
There's just 6 squares.
There's only 6 squares on here. So we're just going to go off the edge a little bit.
You're gonna do
It'll work. Trust me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's my number 8 right there.
And then we're going to use negative 1 here again.
Okay, so we got y equals negative 1 squared is negative 1. No, positive 1. Plus 2 is 3.
You're on the wrong problem.
Oh,
We were up here.
well, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's still going to be y equals plus 1 plus 2, so y is going to equal 3. So we go over, which way? 2.
Yeah.
Positive would be over this way.
No. We're still over here because we used negative 1 as our
Okay, so we
x.
go minus 2 and down
No, minus 1.
minus 1 and down, I forgot,
5.
4.
4? No, because when we put our negative 1 there, it becomes a positive 1. Plus 4 is 5.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we're going to be right there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be way off the board. Okay. So next one we're going to do y. What we're going to use for x this time?
For x this time, we're going to use 0.
Well, 0 times 0 is 0.
Yeah. Plus 4.
So we're going to go over 1.
No. It's 0's right in the center.
Oh yeah, 0. And then we're going to go down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Okay.
Oh, I just realized we've been going down the whole time. We should have been going up. My bad. I forgot they were positives.
I didn't forget they were positives. So we gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4,
My bad. I made a mistake.
5,
That happens.
6, 7, 8. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we got to do y what?
Y equals 1 squared.
That's 1. That's 5 again.
Yeah. So this part is more like the other ones we did, where it's just mirrored on the other side.
So what do we go this way?
We go over to the right one.
And that's a positive 1?
Yes, because we used a positive as our x.
We go 1 and then up 5?
Yeah.
That's not going to work out right.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I guess it is. And then the next one will be up here.
Mm-hmm. Over to
Over 2 and up what?
8.
8?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah, it mirrors.
Okay, and then you got to go like this.
Yeah, it makes a curve. And
That's
now you're all
it?
done. You got it right.
You think so?
Yeah?
Okay.
I think we did pretty good there. Except for going down when we should have been going up. We're going to start with this one.
Okay. So we're going to start with that one. And it says y equals minus 2 something or another x. Okay.
Yeah, y
So
equals
tell me what
negative-
I'm supposed to do.
I have the wrong paper. Okay. So we need to grab 5 points on this plane here.
5 points.
Yeah, 5 points. So like -2 would be our first x, and -1 is our second x, then 0, then just 1 and 2.
So right here is -2.
Well, we don't plot it yet. That's on the y-axis.
This is x.
Yeah, that's x.
That's
we
mine.
don't plot -2 yet though.
Okay, why not?
Well, because that is our x. To find y, we have to. Basically, that's our. So, what are they called again? Oh yeah, we got to draw one of these things for like, it is a coordinate point. So our x was going to be -2 first, and these two match up to make a point like on here, or specific points. So first we're going to want to put. So since y equals -2 times the absolute value of x, and since this is our x, we're going to replace that x with our x value here. So y equals -2 times the absolute value of -2. And because anything that is in there becomes the absolute value of a number, it just makes it into a positive. And if it's a positive, it stays a positive. So we really have y equals -2 times 2, which gets us y equals -4. So then we plot a point on here that is at -2, -4. So right there.
Wait a minute, I can't see. With your hand. So you're going over 2, down 4.
Yeah, because we do that because
So what makes this a 2?
a 2 because it's surrounded by these lines, which makes it an absolute value.
Yeah,
number.
an absolute value of what?
Just -2. It makes it like a whole number. Explaining absolute value is something I'm not. It is something I do not know how to do very well.
Absolute values like how far is it from here to Ozark? We don't care which direction it is to get to Ozark. We just want to know how far it is. So absolute value, we don't care which direction on the number line we're going. We just want to know how far.
Yeah, what she said.
Well, why would you go 2 and then 4?
Because we had to multiply this by that 2 that was in there.
What if you wanted to put a 4 in there? Why do you have to put a 2 in there?
Because we're replacing that x with our chosen x for this coordinate plane.
What if you wanted to put a 4 in there instead of a 2?
You could put a 4 in there if you wanted.
Then what would you get?
You'd get something else. I just wanted to do -2 instead of a 4.
So you can put anything in there for x that you want to.
Well, yes, basically, but in the beginning you need to start with the negatives and work through the positives.
Okay, so you could put like a -6 on there if you wanted to.
I could, and then we'd have to end up with a +6, so we'd have to do all the numbers in between, or a couple of the numbers in between. No, we'd have to do all of the numbers in between.
Okay. So we wound up with a dot down here, over and down.
Yeah, so now we're
Okay.
going to do -1 next. So we're going to go ahead and make like 5 of these, or 4 more of these, and have 0, 1, and 2. I'm making more coordinate points.
Ah, okay.
And then we're basically going to do the same thing we did there, just with these x's instead. So then we're going to have y equals -2 times -1, the absolute value of.
Which is 3.
No.
No, it'd be what?
Well, because we're multiplying it
So
out,
would you go over, down, over 2 and down 2?
we're not using 2 this time. We're using -1 for the x, which means we'd go over 1 instead.
So you go over 1 and down 2.
No. Wait. Actually, you're right. We would go over 1 and down 2.
Okay.
Because this becomes.
Yeah, I understand that. I got that now.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, then -2. And now we're gonna do 0. So y equals -2 times 0.
Which is 0.
So yeah, it's
So
just
your
0,
dot's
0.
right there in the middle.
Right there in the middle.
Okay, we got that.
And now it's simpler because we don't really have to, convert them now that we're in the positive. So y equals -2 times just 1.
So you can draw this line right up.
No, we're not done graphing yet.
Okay.
So now we need to start graphing over here. So we have our 1 for the x, so we go right this time.
Okay, 1.
Mm-hmm. So, and then we put it in that absolute value symbol. It's still just 1. It doesn't
Okay,
change. So now we
okay.
have -2 times 1. So it's going to go down 2 over here.
Down 2 over here.
Yeah.
Over 1, down 2.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have a little deal like that.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you think you can do this last one on your own?
Well, it's going to be the same thing. You're going to go over 2 and down 4.
Yeah. It's that simple. And then we're going to connect these all with a line, except it needs to look like a V. And we draw little arrows on
There
the
mine is.
It looks like mine. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the other paper
Number
now.
2.
Wait, wait.
Stop.